Ladies and gentlemen, today a hardcore Corvette guy drives a Lamborghini Murcielago. But will I be impressed? Stay tuned and find out. All right, everybody, welcome back to Brink of Speed. Today I am at Normal Guy Supercar's house.
Hello.
This is Dan. You
Hello,
guys
everyone.
have seen him on the channel before.
We've done a couple videos together.
A few.
It's like every once in a while we just, you know.
Exactly. Last time we were together, he had a 458 and I had Captain America, and we switched cars and did videos, and it was fun.
That was fun. Wow. All of this for 75 grand. Yeah.
This time you have a car that I've been wanting to drive since I was 28 years, well, even earlier than that, but I saw my first one in person when I was 28 years old.
It's very rare, yes.
Very rare car.
They only made like, I think 3,200, 3,400 of them total.
From
they made them 02 to
probably like 10 or 11?
I think 10 or 11, yeah.
Because the Aventador, I think, came out in 11 or 12.
Yeah.
Something like that, and it was
somewhere
the replacement. So this is a Murcielago.
The pre-LP.
It's the pre-LP, so it's
02
less
to
than
06.
600. I think the LP had like 6 and some change.
So 610.
610, okay. All right.
Yeah.
So anyway,
It is all-wheel drive.
it's all-wheel drive.
Yep.
Awesome. I'm gonna drive for the very first time a Lamborghini Murcielago. You guys know I'm a hardcore Corvette guy, but I'm also a hardcore car enthusiast all around. So I can't wait to drive this thing. It's got a single clutch. It's gonna be different. I'm used to a dual clutch.
It's terrible.
Let's go.
It's terrible.
It's terrible.
It's terrible.
You know, if Dan says it's terrible, it's terrible.
You'll be smiling the whole time,
All right.
but it's terrible.
Look at this. But guys, check this out. He also has a Mini Cooper Clubman. This is his wife's car.
This is Meg's car.
Right?
Yep.
I've had 3 Mini Coopers.
Oh, they're fun.
They're fantastic.
Dude, this has 300 horsepower.
I know. They're insane.
It's insane.
My Mini Cooper only had like 180
Oh
horsepower.
yeah. Well, when she was, so when our son was born,
Yeah.
we had to get a 4-door.
Of
So
course.
she had a John Cooper Works Mini Cooper.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
And it was hilarious. This is faster. Like, so you get a bigger car, but it had like 60 more horsepower and it's faster. I was like, what the? I'm like, okay. She's like, I can't get a slower car. I'm like, you don't even care about cars.
I
Yeah,
love
but
it.
I can't go slow.
I love it. So the reason why I wanted to show you this, not only is it a Ferrari, yes, but it's a Spider Ferrari. And look at this.
Yeah.
You can still see the engine.
From the factory.
From the factory.
They stopped it in the 458.
Why?
I don't know. You can get an aftermarket glass roof like that, but it's very expensive. It's like $10,000. We sell them.
Do they have to drill into the, I mean,
No, they actually replace the whole cover.
Oh, okay.
So you get it replaced.
Okay.
You know, but it's a whole, I mean, it's
an ordeal.
Yeah, it's $10,000.
Yeah.
Like,
So this is interesting because GM finally decided to do it after 5 years of C8s.
oh, now they had the glass?
Yeah, this is the 5th. I mean, 2024, you can finally see the engine in a.
Why not make it so you can see? Yeah. I think it's such a cool feature.
It's amazing.
Like when that came out in the 360, it was like, holy crap.
It was the holy grail.
Yeah. And you know, especially like these engines are works of art.
Exactly.
I mean, like that is absolutely stunning.
Yeah, stunning and beautiful, and
yeah. So to make it so you can see it in the Spider or
it's
the
a
coupe.
no-brainer.
Yeah.
So this is also a convertible. This is a Spider.
Well, it's a Roadster.
A Roadster.
Yeah, because it's got the toupee.
You're gonna have to explain that. I don't understand.
So the top is a top you have to assemble. And
what?
Yeah.
So is it a hard top?
No, it's a soft top.
But you have to assemble it.
Yeah, it's some assembly required. It takes a couple minutes. So if you were out driving around and you get stuck in the rain in this thing,
You're screwed.
oh yeah, you are getting wet.
But look,
Yes.
it's a V12, so it has
Proper Lambo doors.
Lambo doors.
Yeah.
Awesome.
The little thing.
So yeah, this thing is, what's the color orange it is?
Arancia Atlas.
Arancia Atlas.
Yeah, so it's got,
Interesting.
here's the, oh, don't mind the bugs.
The frunk?
Yeah, that's the frunk.
Holy.
That's the roof. All folded up.
Wow. And what did this cost brand new in 2006?
Oh, this was like $400,000.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
And they put this on it?
Yeah, that's the roof. It looks like a toupee.
Why didn't they just put something electronic on it?
I don't know, because they had no room.
That's true.
It's Lamborghini. They're like, we want a convertible. Yeah, just cut the roof off.
There you go.
I mean, you can see the engine bay is pretty tight. Even
Can you see the engine if you lift that up?
Oh yeah,
Let's look at the big V12 in there.
Yeah,
it's a 6.2.
6.2 liter.
Okay.
The later ones are 6.5.
Right.
Yeah,
Wow, that's
it's a big.
those are pretty too. I mean,
Well, you know, these are mounted backwards,
are they?
so the transmission is right here.
Interesting.
So yeah, that's why when these are manual, that plate right there would be the stick shift,
Okay.
and it literally sits on the
On
transmission.
the actual transmission.
So that's
okay.
the front of the transmission is right there.
Wow.
And then it's really crazy because it's all-wheel drive, so it's got drive shafts running forward and backwards. It's a bonkers car, you know. And you got the hydraulic bat wings.
What, these raise up?
Yeah. These actually come out.
Oh.
So like if the car is sitting idle and it's hot, it raises. If it gets too hot out, it raises them.
So they're not for aero.
Well, no, it's for cooling.
It's not for downforce.
Because
Okay.
all your radiators are in here. Cooling hoses actually
Yeah.
run back. And so all the cooling, like when this thing's on, if you stand behind it, it's like a wall of hot
Oh,
air.
I'm sure.
It's just insane how much it blows out.
Yeah. I mean,
so there's
a
no
V12.
cooling in the front.
Yeah.
And you know, this is all carbon fiber, the whole car.
Really?
But every body panel.
I love it.
Carbon fiber. That's pretty revolutionary for the day. I
Yeah,
don't know
yeah.
if the doors are. No, they are. Yep.
Okay.
You know, the seats don't sit straight.
They're at an angle.
They curved in.
Oh my gosh.
Look at them. They point towards each other.
Oh yeah, I can see that from here.
Yeah, so you
That's
sit
crazy.
cocked. And this is another weird thing. I don't know why, but half the leather is perforated. See how
Yeah.
the other half is not. The passenger side is not perforated. The driver's side is perforated.
Yeah.
I have no idea
What
why.
in the world?
It's like actually a feature. Like they specify, like, oh, it's a perforated leather. Like,
Oh boy. And the
even
door.
like even the dash, yeah.
So the door.
the
what
door,
about, oh my gosh.
everything
yeah.
except
Look at this.
the inserts.
Check this out, guys. This door, not perforated.
Yeah,
That door,
perforated.
perforated.
Same with the seats. Same with even the dashboard. Half the dash is perforated.
What in the world?
I don't know. And then here are the little access doors for the toupee.
Okay.
So the
On both
toupee
sides.
slides in, and then you actually have button tops.
Yeah.
So if you're putting it in, you actually do have to raise the engine bay to put the toupee on.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it's
It's interesting.
horrible. You know, and these are true Lamborghini engine before it became Audi. So
Oh,
it's still
nice.
So this is still
So it was
proper.
made by Lambo.
Yes, and this is the older engine, so it actually still has mechanical lifters.
Wow.
So you actually have to readjust the valve lash like every 10,000 miles or whatever. So when you're having a mechanical solid lifter
Yeah.
engine, literally 6 inches from your head, it's noisy.
Oh, I bet.
This thing is extraordinarily loud.
I bet.
There's
Well-
nothing subtle about this car.
Well, I'm ready to take this thing for a spin and see what the experience is. So let's go. Oh my gosh.
That's in sport mode.
Yeah, it feels like I'm driving a stick shift.
Yeah.
I'm like, Wow. Not much visibility out the back, but that's kind of expected.
It's Italian. What's behind you does not matter.
That's right. I love it. These paddle shifters are interesting.
Yeah.
The steering wheel is interesting.
Yeah, it's not really inspired steering wheel, is it?
No. Not at all. Well, at least the downshifts are good.
They're not bad. Yeah, it gives a nice little rev for you.
Yeah. The downshifts are
the bat wing's
really
open.
good. Oh, really?
Yeah, see?
I can't see them.
See your side view mirror?
Oh, yeah, now I can. Oh, wow. Check that out. I love it.
Oh, here we go. That's why you want this car.
That was awesome, man. The sound.
Oh yeah.
Is just.
It's intoxicating.
Oh, so intoxicating. Yeah, just think though, if it shifted faster, we would have been at like 140, 150.
Probably.
You know?
If they had shorter gearing too.
Yeah.
Like if they didn't want it to go to like 220 miles an hour, they actually geared it to go like 190.
Oh, really?
It, you know, it'd be way faster.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It's a big car too.
Yeah, but I mean, it doesn't really. I don't know.
It's pretty nimble for its size.
Yeah, it handles nice, and it responds quickly too.
Okay, it's not on the road.
You downshift, hit the gas, and it goes.
Yeah, it's not. I mean, it's naturally aspirated, so
yeah.
No turbos to spin up.
Love it.
It's got pretty good torque too.
It does, yeah.
Okay.
Man, that was great around the turn.
Oh yeah.
I mean, the all-wheel drive obviously helped out, but yeah, that was awesome, man. Very, very cool.
When it gets up near 7,000, it's just insane.
I know, it screams.
Yeah.
This is a really, really neat car, man. And as you said, if you buy it for what it is and you realize this isn't a modern supercar, I would buy it just to hear that.
Oh yeah.
You know?
Yeah, it's not fast in today's standards, but it's so fun.
It is. I agree. Alrighty, well that was a blast. Thank you so much, Dan, for letting me drive the Marci. Hey, it was a lifelong dream of mine to drive that car.
Yeah.
So you just fulfilled
Did it meet your expectations?
Well, here's the thing, like, you gotta take
disclaimer.
Yeah, you gotta take it for what it is. Obviously, it's not a modern.
No.
This
would walk it.
Yeah, that's crazy. The value, everything crazy. This though has a sound like none other.
An event car.
Yeah.
It's always an event to drive. Like you can just hop in and go anywhere, right? You don't even have to think about it. You just go.
Exactly.
This, you're like, okay, where am I going? How am I gonna get there? What's gonna be there? What's the parking be like? This, like with the Roadster, you're like, okay, what is the % chance of rain? Do I have to bring the toupee or not? You know, like I literally went to a car show and I was checking the radar because there was like a high chance of rain.
Oh yeah.
So I'm checking the radar, and then I'm like, okay, if I leave at like this time, it looks like it can beat the rain. And sure enough, I had to like hustle, you know, may or may not have hit some Mexico speeds to get home in time, but I beat the rain by like 15 minutes.
It's like being on a bike.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you really got to plan it out, but the whole time you're smiling.
Oh yeah.
You can't
Your
not
senses are heightened driving that car for a number of reasons. So I highly recommend, if you could ever drive a Murcielago, drive one.
Yeah,
They're amazing. So if you guys enjoyed it, give it a big thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe to this guy right here, Normal Guy Supercar.
Thank you.
And absolutely. I'll put his links in the description down below so you can just easily click on it and go subscribe. But you guys have a wonderful evening, and we'll see you guys in the next episode.